Yes, exactly. And even worse because we could see that in the first 45, but in the second half, we haven't seen anything. No ideas for Barcelona, just horizontal passes, just passing to each other, trying to break the lines or try to find the gap, but there was no gap. And we talked a little bit at halftime about playing in the wide areas, having players on the wide areas. I'm not talking about the fullbacks that can make diagonal, but someone who can cross. Rafinha goes to the right side because Lamine Yamal is coming out, and then all the crosses are going to be inside. If Fermin is on the right side, everything is going to come inside. A lot of problems to try to find space into the middle. Ferran Torres dropping down. Lamine Yamal, when he's out of the field, you bring another player who also is going to have the ball on his feet. No one was making the run. The only one today that I would say that it was probably the best player of Barcelona, Jules Koundé. They very quick understood that his runs was making a lot of difference, was making danger and a threat every single time, making that diagonal because he was a player wide open. A lot of problems, I think, that from Barcelona today to try to find the spaces and not even creating chances. I think it's a lesson that they need to learn because there is not only going to be Leganes, the one who have a low block. It's going to be many teams, and they need to find a way of breaking this defensive team together.
Luis, do you agree with Craig taking Lewandowski was a mistake given the setup of this game?
Massive mistake. In the last 5 minutes, they put Íñigo Martínez as a centre forward because they need someone who can header. Even Araujo was on the bench, and they were mentioned that they will give him some minutes. Why not bring also Araujo in the last maybe 10 minutes if you need? You bring small players that all of them are doing exactly the same job, grabbing the ball, passing to each other, and trying to break those 4 or 5 players that they have into the middle. I think it was a massive mistake to take away Lewandowski. I don't know if he was feeling bad or if they want to rest him, but today it wasn't what it was needed. Today it was a must win to try to open a gap between Barcelona and the teams that are coming behind them.
Strikers have made head.
Well, we're trying to think why this is happening right now to Barcelona because they were in a fantastic run. They were confident. They were in a great momentum, like you just said. But this can change exactly the same way that Real Madrid had changed or that Atletico de Madrid had changed. They click in 1 second because we are talking about top teams. I think in the moment we talk about this system, this style of play that we haven't seen for quite a long time. It's a new style for Barcelona, for all the players that they are not used to. Most of the players that they are playing at this 11 or these 15 players that the Hansi Flick is using, they are used to play Barcelona style, Barcelona philosophy. Having the ball, keeping the ball, making wide big the team, and then the talent of and the quality of them in the last there, they will make the difference. But it's true that these high lines have compressed everything. Everything that changed. The mentality needs to change. In the moment that you have 1 or 2 bad results, doubts start coming up. And remember, this is a very young talent. Once again, in the second half, we saw 7, 8 players. They are under 21. And that's something that affects them because we saw them that they are rushing up things. They don't have the calm and the composure that you need to have when these kind of moments. They can feel the pressure from the crowd. They can hear the whistle. They can see the boos. And then you get nervous and you don't have the clear idea of what you have to do in that moment. So that's something that is going to happen for the rest of the season because this team is still needs a lot of experience. But the way that we've seen this Barcelona is a good Barcelona. It's definitely at something different, but they get results. They need to manage these kind of moments. They need to manage when the things are not going right. Keep your head clear. Continue doing what you're doing the best, and in the end, the talent will be the one who makes the decisions.
You'd have given this to Hansi Flick before the start of the season. This position, he would have snapped your hands off.
Yeah, that's
true. I said to Jordan Laporta, this is where the team will be.